All right, honey. New show time. If you can, please let me know when you are here and listening. People are afraid to go over a speed bump. Wow. Unbelievable. Yeah. But yeah, Christina and I were talking about it right now. Yeah, they've normalized this nonsense though in this country, honey. That's what they try to do. They, like I said, they take their games and their nonsense and they try to normalize it, like what we were talking about. You're listening? All right, cool. All right, listen to this. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who bleed, who gave their life to me. And I'll proudly stand up next to you. I forgot the rest of the words. What are the rest of the words, honey? Or blah, 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 blah. Something, something, I love this land. God bless the USA. But it is true, man. This is a free country. If you stand up for it, you stand up for your freedoms. It is. It's a free country. That's why I remind people, no, you're in America. You're not in Mexico or not anywhere else. You're in my country. This is America. We do things a certain way in America. I feel like Departed, honey, with Jack Nicholson, when he said, in this country, it doesn't add. That quote is awesome. I can't say it on here, but it's hilarious. I am a lot like that guy in that Departed movie. Jack Nicholson's character. That's who he kind of reminds me of my dad. Honestly, that's kind of how my dad was. Like Jack Nicholson, literally. Like I'm not joking. He looked a lot better, like a lot more handsome. But my dad was kind of like Jack Nicholson in that movie. Like the same attitudes. Completely just. I don't know. Sometimes arrogant, just haughty. It's hard to explain. It's just a type of attitude. Dad was a little bit different than me, but like he was a hell of a guy. Let's see here. Thank you. None of it's normal to me. I don't care how much they try to make it seem. Thank you. Exactly. That's my whole point. Like it's not normal. Well, I'm just saying what we're talking about. That's what I really can't stand with them. Is part of the normalization is they start labeling what you're saying wrong. So I say the truth, and then they say, "Oh, well, you're this." No, you're projecting. That's what you are. I'm not here to get in a word spat with any of you. I'm telling you what reality is. See, them word games don't work with me because the conclusion is the same thing. I mean, like you said, and like we talked about, like I told you and I said, okay, like they're everywhere. Okay, literally. I mean, you can't get away from it. No, you can't. They're especially in Texas. Well, yeah, I believe that in the U.S. But in Texas too, they're everywhere. I mean, they've diluted everything, the job markets, everything, and it's just so weird because like that's what it's like. It's like living in planet of the you know what, and they really believe that they run in something. And I think some of them think it's funny, and they like me that I don't put up with it. Like, no, I'm not gonna put up with it. It ain't right. It ain't normal. It ain't okay. Like, you don't run nothing. I don't care how many of you there are. I really don't. I mean, let's get real. You're pretty short to begin with. It's not like God gifted you with height, that's for sure. You know, y'all can cook all right. I'll give you that. You're all right with that. The enchiladas are great, but he didn't exactly gift you with height, did he? You know, what do people expect? Like, see, that's the thing. I'm supposed to adapt and be someone I'm not. No, I'm gonna say the truth. I don't care how you take it. Like, dude, I'm a white man through and through. End of the day, I'm not with none of this. I think it's ridiculous. I think it doesn't make sense. And then that's what they do. They try to label it and dismiss it some way. Nah, it's called the truth being said in my country by a real American, and you're gonna have to just put up with it. It's not only going to be said once. I mean, I'll go over this every day until it changes. It doesn't make any sense that there's no jobs available for people like me in my country. I mean, come on, bro. you can see what it is. This is already a third world country. I've been saying that for years. You know what I mean? But that really does need to be talked about. That's why I brought it up. I take full responsibility. Feel me? It needs to be said, man. It's ridiculous. But yeah, I don't know. It is what it is. Like I told you, I saw Homeboy. Kind of seemed like I don't know, he looked rough. I don't know. He seems like he's down and out. I don't know what his deal is. But you could just tell that kind of acting a little bit different, in my opinion. Like I said, it's pretty easy for me to figure people out and what they on, man. I don't really care. I just pay attention and laugh at them. Just laugh about it. Like I said, it makes no sense. Like everything's all good 1 minute, and then all of a sudden, people start acting funny and different. Like, man, I don't get it. Like, is it because you're listening to the program or something, and then I'm saying I disagree with you on something, and that's a big deal? I don't that I can't understand. Like, and it's obviously just awkward when I'm sitting there and literally asking like, "Yo, can you help me with this?" Unless, like I said, maybe I don't know. Unless maybe he don't have a phone or something. Could be that. I don't know. I mean, it's usually been pretty cool. Usually been very cool. So I don't know. I don't know what the deal is with that, but all I know is that there's things that I got to get done and got to do. And like I said, none of these people helped me. Christina, you helped me, honey, and I'm truly appreciative. All these other people, they didn't do nothing, and TJ's fake stuff was not help. Okay, and that's my whole thing is like, dude, you got to understand what I'm going through, and that this was going to take a minute, and we're almost there now. We're right around the corner, man. I think things should be getting better real soon here. Just a little bit. It's not like a major anything yet as far as money or finances, but it'll be a difference right now. Right now, it'll be a huge difference. And then, like I said, then I won't be in that position ever again. I'm not letting myself go back to that if I have my way. So it's just about trying to keep my bank account going right now, man, and get by and get what I need. And like I said, when you got these people and they're intentionally trying to do this to me, and we all know what they're doing, you expect real friends to be there for you and say, "Nah, we're not going to let you go through nothing or let that happen. So let's go ahead and help you out." Any normal person, I'm talking about these other people, they work, they got no excuse. You know what I'm saying? They would have been like, "Yo, here's $20." And that was my deal with the TJ dude. I mean, he didn't have anything positive to say. He's so entitled and delusional. He kept saying weird stuff, wanted to critique how I run my business. Why don't you do videos talking? Because that's not how you do it, sir. That's why I'm a superstar and why you're nobody. You could not make a career on here. Trust me. We brought you on here, and every time you lost your temper, and like I said, I think you do it on purpose because you're an agent. Now you're being sent by those little cowards who are overweight and out of shape because they're still jealous and still hating. That's fine. Do what you do. Like, I'm just asking what the point is. I just don't understand how cowards operate like that they obsess with me and I don't even know them. I don't even know they feel like that or like this. You get what I'm saying, honey? And like I said, they're the same ones they sent, like one of the type of people we're talking about, right? That there's millions of them. There's millions of them. And let's just get real. There's way too many of them in this country, right? That's reality. Like, nah, bro. Like, y'all took overpopulation to a whole other like category now, and it's a problem. And like the fact is, it's going to have to be addressed. It's not something you can get around. It's going to have to be addressed. And like, it's just simple as that. I mean, this country cannot run like this. It just can't because y'all actually don't work hard. You get nothing done. And that's why everything is such a mess every day. If it was with them, for them, if we listen to them, we'll get nothing done. See what I'm saying? Because they're all entitled and they just want everything for them. But you're in my country. You don't come to my country and then say, "Oh, you get everything and I get nothing." It don't work like that, brother. Americans going to stand up, straight up. They're going to stand up to you. You understand? And trust me, y'all are some cowards. You back down every time. So please stop with the nonsense and the acting. But like I said, end of the day, it just is what it is, man. I mean, it is what it is. It's going to be what it's going to be. I don't know how else to really explain it to you. You know what I mean? If you notice all these people, like even just since I've been down here, it's not everybody, but it's most of them. They all have a slanted, jaded point of view of reality. And I'm just saying, some of them don't. Some of them are all right. Some of them are a little more well-rounded. You can tell they've been other places. If you've been in the valley forever, you're just going to have your subjugated point of view, and that's it. And I mean, we're never going to get along. Even if we get along, I'm just never going to understand where you're coming from because I'm from the real world. The valley is not the real world. So it's like, I don't adjust for you, you adjust for me. You're in my country. See the point? I can say and do whatever the hell I want. You're in my country. You get what I'm saying? And you have to remind these people of that. And just the fact that you have to do that, it's embarrassing. You know, I outgrew the valley a long time ago, man. The people here, they know. You know what I mean? Look at this nonsense. Like I told you, see, no empathy. They all think the world revolves around them, and it doesn't. Y'all really need to like open your eyes. You need to pay attention. You need to learn how to do things. You need to learn how to walk. You need to learn how to drive. It's getting embarrassing, bro. Like real talk. Y'all embarrass me. Like I'd be ashamed if I was y'all. Real talk. No compassion for humanity, for people. You just could tell they have a completely jaded lens and perception. You know, it's y'all who are hypocritical, and then when y'all need help, y'all will run to me and my people. That's the truth. Like, oh, you're convenient, dude. I'm not convenient. I stand on what I stand on. You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, it's just crazy that people can be going through this. We going through this much. I took on all these witches covens, took on all the masonry in one, and these people just sit there like, oh, it's a normal day. It's a normal day for you. It ain't a normal day for me. Nope, not until I get there and get to this point. I'm telling you right now, bro. Like y'all don't get it. Like I'm beyond anger. I'm beyond enraged. You have no idea. Y'all can never calculate my rage, and my rage is a superpower. Feel me? It's another one. No common sense. They can't see. So, like I said, at the end of the day, I mean, just get ready. That's all I got to say. Get ready and be prepared. Straight up. You know what I mean? Like, straight up, all y'all, bro, get ready and be prepared, man, because this time around, when I get just a little bit of flow, if I save this bank account, okay, this is within the next couple of days, smart one. Y'all don't get it, man. I'm talking about a few days, bro. We about a few days away. Okay? I'm talking about if I save this bank account, oh goodness, y'all are in a lot of trouble. Good luck. Because I'm coming with this business, and I mean with a vengeance this time. You understand now? I'm really not playing. You feel me? You gotta understand, bro. Like, this is my living. This is what I do for a job. This is what I do for work. You know, if I wanted, I could, man, and do my footage and my videos while I'm doing the real thing. I could do whatever the hell I want to do. Like the whole thing with Austin was just to go to Austin to expand. I don't got time for some fool that's going to talk a bunch of fake stuff. You're either doing it or you're not. I told you when we're going to do it right now, and see, you ain't talking about nothing. But you got the nerve to get on my phone using exclamation points, talking about I got a whole spot and free food for you on me, bro. You didn't get no food. What are you talking about? You said you weren't getting food or whatever until later. You see what I'm saying? You be saying lies. Ain't nobody gonna deal with you, bro. You's a fool. Ain't nobody gonna deal with no dude that sits there and lies to your face. Like I said, that's what you do. That's why you can't get nowhere, because everything is hot air. Feel me, bro? You want to walk through everything like that? You want to walk through everything like that? Be my guest. You'll never get anywhere like that. You got to call things what they are. You don't have it, you don't got it. It's that simple. You struggling, partner. You is lacking. You lack. You're in a state of lack all the time. I'm not. I have everything I need. It's like right now, I needed something, I went and got it. See the difference? And I don't even have no support. You have a whole support system. Now y'all is mad unfair. You understand? So it's like when I come back this time, oh, it's with a vengeance, bro. You know what I mean? Because like I said, the only person who really helped was Christina. All these other people, nah, that Michael dude's full of it too, man. Michael's had all this time to donate, bro. He just disappear and do what he want to do and then type nonsense. If he meant 1250, then he should have typed 1250. It ain't my job. I think for enough people, So y'all have no empathy. You don't get, I do enough for everybody. I don't got time to think for more people, man. Like I already think for enough people, literally. I don't got time to be, thinking for uh whole armies of other people. That's why when I go into your establishments and you can't do your job, like, dude, I do not have the patience. I cannot do all y'all's job for you too. It just y'all are supposed to be grown adults, man. I mean, grow up. Real talk. They need to grow up, all of them. Like, yeah, he's gonna sit there. I'm not the one. Feel me? Like, dude, it's pretty easy, man. It's just a trip to Austin. It's not that hard. Like, real talk, bro. These are not things that I haven't done 8 million times. I don't understand what you're saying, bro. Like, but listen, bro, just say what it is. TJ, you're jealous, like all these people. That other fool is jealous. All y'all jealous. Because, like I said, I have a car lot. I'm the real deal. What I'm saying is not bragging. Only reason I say it is because you people keep coming out your mouth with my name the wrong way, trying to paint some picture of me that doesn't exist. I mean, I have every right and more. Anybody would be like, nah, dude, I'm not going to sit here and let y'all talk about me the way you want. Y'all don't talk to me like that in my face. You know what I'm saying? Just telling you the truth. They all the same. They all polite to your face, right? It ain't me who's fake, bro. I just let y'all do what you do and sit back and laugh. It's entertaining, man. Like I said, just it's sad the fact that y'all don't support nothing and nobody. It's just all about you. Like I said, they got money, they got time for what they want to do. All them every day. Me, I've never asked nobody for nothing in my life, bro. You're crazy. Been doing everything on my own. I worked since I was 16. I've been on my own. What? I ain't never. I'm talking about since I was 16. I'm 35. I ain't never asked nobody for nothing. Never. I did everything by myself my entire life. What? Uh, we're in a different, season in this country, bro. When there's this many of you and y'all ain't letting nobody work or make a living, and like I said, that's what they do. They get in these companies just like anywhere. My people in my groups, they do it too. They do the same thing and towards me. All y'all discriminate. They sit there and huddle up. Oh, we want to keep all the money to ourselves. Like, dude, what's your issue with just letting people make a living? There's enough money to go around for everybody, bro. It's a corporate system. It don't make no sense. So it's like, if you want to do that and you want to hate and be like that, cool, you're going to lose. You're going to be in for a rude awakening. You're going to lose and you're going to realize well, God is real and you're going to definitely have to deal with God and his wrath. That's common sense. I don't know who thinks otherwise. If you're an unrighteous person and you ain't trying to see people do well, run a business and eat, yeah, common sense. You're going to deal with God's wrath. God is going to come straight up. Like God told me, vengeance is mine. That's why God is writing on all these people and they don't know what to do. That's the truth. I'm telling you the truth right now. Straight up on everything I love, everything that I am, every fiber of my being. I mean what I'm saying. Feel me? You can't sit there and try to stop people from doing things, and that's not a tough thing to do. That's a weak thing to do. So I don't get it. Yeah, I don't mess with people. I don't play games with people. I'm respectful to everybody. I'm a good person. Even Christina says it. But like I said, I don't got to talk about it. People know what I do and how I am. I'm the worst one, bro. I'm the best at this game. Ain't nobody gonna win with me. Feel me? So it's like I said, like these are basic little things I need that I got to do. Yeah, I don't want to do nothing. It ain't help. It's just being a normal person. It's support. If you don't want to work together, you're against me. You go against me, you go against God. Y'all have fun with that. Because that's why I'm telling y'all, I'll be running into y'all, seeing y'all. Y'all look rough, man. I'm just being honest. All y'all, you look rough. You look like you're going through hell. Right? You probably are literally because God is real. And that's the reality right now. See, I look good. I'm doing great. I'm not doing bad. I'm doing fine. Fine and dandy. Yeah. All my stuff paid for every day. I'm not in your position, Woody. Right? I ain't begging. I ain't got to work at no bar. Right? See? Say reality. You're jealous. You and the people y'all roll with is jealous of me and wish you were in my position. You don't own buildings. I do. Listen, homie, I got everything rolling, bro. I can go to different cities the minute I get enough money together and give me a ticket. I can go to different cities. If I got enough money, I could set everything up and I could start trying to figure it out and build. Like I said, even if I got to stay out sometimes or whatever I got to do what I got to do, homie. And there's nothing anybody can tell me. Like, I do everything by the rules. I know exactly what I'm doing. I built an ecosystem that's different. Like, that's why I was talking about it before in my music. I said, I built a system for me to be lax. I said, I'm not trying to get rich quick anymore. You know, I've made and spent tons of money since then, man. Every time, you know, God gives me another chance, another opportunity, you know, and y'all be making weird, evil memes saying this and that, talking about people don't deserve a second chance, and you didn't deserve the first one. Like, y'all are sick, man. Some people do deserve it, you know. I deserved every chance that God gave me. I was surprised by it, but I'm really going to be surprised by this one because what He told me is coming. I literally got a message yesterday, honey, that told me word for word my sixth season of Black is over, but yet I'm still going through it. That's my issue. That's why clearly I'm going to be in a bad mood. Until it doesn't mean I'm not happy. I'm happy, but like I'm not happy with the situation. You know what I mean? Like, nah, bro. If I'm being told something, it needs to happen. But I believe it. That's what it says is on the horizon. I think it's just slowly adjusting. It takes time, you know. But I've been waiting forever, man, for these blessings and this shift, and it says it's finally happening. It's all on the horizon. That my season of lack is over. That I'm about to come into big money. And like I said, there's actual signs of me starting to get things going here. It's going to be in the next few days. Next few days, hopefully we get everything rolling. And I just cannot believe that these people like TJ can't send $5. Okay, so I can do what I need to do. $5. Wow, y'all is poor, bro. Y'all is broke, bro. Like I said, it don't make no sense. And don't tell me I'm hypocritical because I have $5 right now. Like I said, I have what you call banking fees because I'm an actual businessman. People like them, they don't even have bank accounts. That's what that dude said in that church group, honey. He said, "Oh, don't tell me if you got a bank account, you can't get no money or whatever, bro." That's the most ignorant thing I've ever heard. You can get a bank account, sir. Anyone can get a bank account. What are you talking about? That's how ignorant they are in that church group. They begging and they criminals. They don't know how to go to a bank, sit down, and open an account. And if you can't get one, then it's because you're a criminal, right? Which is what I'm guessing is probably his deal. He probably can't open one anywhere. Like that church group, bro. I don't care what y'all say. It's gonna get shut down. I can guarantee it. I guarantee you that that church cult. I'm talking about every single one of the ministries is gonna get shut down because everything they doing is illegal, bro. They just got ran out of Brownsville not too long ago. Before they pulled their nonsense again with me, they had just told me they run their mouth too much. They be talking too much, telling too much. No, they got ran out of Brownsville, bro. Those are all criminals, man. Like I said, Miguel was in prison. I bet you all of them have been in and out of prison. I've never been to prison. I had that same dude who won't fix the bike say that, like talking about, I know you've been to prison. No, I ain't been to prison. See, y'all spread misinformation. My name, bro. That's awesome. Man. Already got a federal lawsuit. You can't do that, bro. If you're gonna say something about me, it needs to be true. Real talk, bro, because that's not good for business. When you're sitting there speaking on my name and can't get your facts straight, I ain't never been to no prison. I'll never be in a prison. What? Like, you think going to prison makes you tough? See, y'all have an ignorant mentality, and then you're sitting there trying to act like you my homie and you agree with me. It ain't about agreeing with me. You don't have to, but you're not my homie. I mean, you know, you see things the way you see them that's ignorant and uneducated and not going to get you anywhere. That's why you're always struggling. I'm not in your boat. Watch. A couple of days from now, watch. Y'all going to see me moving again. Everything moving, everything straight. Like, I already know the first thing I'm doing. Y'all know how I get down and what I do and what I want. Like, I already know what I'm going to be doing. You feel me? And just stick with what I'm sticking with, you know. Honestly, would like to take a break from the training and stuff, maybe even from the Batman thing for a little. But see, it's hard to because, see, like walking out here, I'm wearing this collared shirt today. I look beautiful and handsome, but man, it's hot. It's too hot for this. Can't even wear a normal shirt out here. That's what I'm saying. They'd be like, oh, he dresses this way. No, I dress the way that's necessary in over 110-degree heat. 113 degrees out here half the time. Like, what? Like, I don't know what y'all talking about, bro. Y'all got no concept of nothing. So like what? I just had one of them. They all sit there and they just look at you and they're always hating and they touching their nose when they probably sick and using hand sanitizer. Get hand sanitizer on my bag on my stuff. Like you don't think that stuff matters to me? Like quit looking at me and watching me. I don't know you. Feel me? Quit hating on me. Worry about you. Like get your money straight up. Do your job. Like it's irritating, bro. Like there's certain people I'm cool with. I know some people, other people I don't know you. That'd be mad weird, bro. This weirdo stuff. Care what you want. You target me, you're gonna go to jail. You understand me? That about enough. You target me, you look at me, you focus on me too much, you're going to jail. Straight up. I'm filing a lawsuit. What part do you not understand? Pay attention to you. Well, you people need to literally keep your head down when I come through and you see me. Don't say nothing to me. I know you and I'm not your friend. Feel me? The people I am cool with, they know who they are. Like what? I'm sick of that, man. You so focused on someone for? That's what they think. Like down here in the valley, they think, oh, he's a white guy. We can focus on him and target him. The hell you can. Please do. Please do. Straight up, please do. I already went through it 8 million times, bro. I'm telling you right now, you target me, you're going to find yourself looking at a prison sentence. Straight up. Better watch your mouth. Watch your mouth and watch your eyes. Don't even look at me. Straight up. I don't know y'all. I don't be knowing y'all, man. You'll be whacked. I'll be on some weird stuff, man. That's basic humanity. It's just basic respect, bro. Like you don't know how to clean yourself. What the hell is wrong with these people? It's downright irritating. I don't care what y'all have to say. I'm not gonna put up with none of it. How about that? Oh, okay, that's okay, honey. I got your message. Anytime, anytime that you're talking to her, that's fine. I don't even got like what is it? Or I'll just tell you. Hold on. Christina's telling me about orange juice being extremely expensive and everything. Yeah, eggs, all that. It's called inflation. That's what I'm trying to explain to you, honey. These people think that they're the Illuminati and Masons. They started with me doing this, but they're going to do this to the entire country. That's what I've been trying to tell everyone. This is not just me. When I'm asking people to step up and show some support, it's so that we can turn around and help them because they're all going to be in a position where they really need our help, where they need Batman's help and his resources, like Alfred said, and his money. You understand? And that's my whole point. Like I'm gonna show God's grace. I'm gonna do what God's will regardless. I'm not gonna hold on and be bitter. But I'm just saying, I mean, these people didn't help me. It doesn't make sense and it's not necessarily right for me to help them, but I'm not like them. So I may still do it. But as far as like with our business, like you said, we got to be kind of picky. I don't hold on to stuff, man. You can't. It's not good for your health. It ain't good for you. Oh, it's kind of cool there. That's good. Out here it's hot as hell. I'm not saying it's 113, but it feels hot as hell. And they lie too about the degrees. They'll say it's whatever. No, it'll be hotter. The thing is, people trust what they hear. I don't. You know what I mean? Oh, I got to text you something. But yeah, those are all the things I'm saying, honey. Like these people don't get. Like I got to have what I need to have. There's things that I have to do for me, serious things I've been through. And we got this dude. He was trying to play on my phone, acting like this is a game, bro. This is basic survival. You don't waste no time playing games when it's about survival. You got to do what you got to do, man. Like I said, the dude has an opportunity all day. He's had an opportunity to donate $5. He won't donate nothing. That's crazy, bro. You know he got it. You know he got $5 that he can donate and give. He doesn't need it. And you gonna sit there and play these games? That's crazy, son. Feel me? So yeah, like you said, we basically we kicked TJ off our island, right? I mean, none of them deserve to be on our island. That's the thing. I'm compassionate. I got a heart. Yeah, I'll help people, but why should I help the people that this country worships every day when they've done nothing for me, built this entire country against me? That's not America. I don't deserve that. I'm a good person. I've done nothing but help people. I don't. Nobody in my lineage deserve this kind of treatment. So if this is how y'all want to do things, nah, I'm gonna stand up to you and defeat you. I'm gonna win. I'm not gonna give you nothing when I get my money. You didn't give me nothing. It don't make no sense to. That's the enemy. If you're the enemy, you're gonna lose. I'm giving you nothing. Sorry, I'm just not doing it. I'm all for forgiveness, but you can't just sit there and keep on forgiving and bless the enemy. That don't make no sense. They're gonna keep doing it to you. Yeah, like I'll be this way. Cool. We'll see. I just use tape, basically, honey, on my foot. I just use a little thing of tape. That's all I got. There's nothing else that I have. I don't have nothing. There's no way for me to do anything. Everything's been made impossible. That's the reason why I don't discuss it. No, everything is impossible. That's why I got to have money to do what I need to do. Like that's the thing. If it wasn't already made hard enough and impossible enough, this wouldn't be a problem. But it is. You see what I'm saying? None of this is me. This is not how I operate. This is how these people operate. Me, I do things efficiently. Many of you get down here will never have any of these problems. Like I get clean clothes every day. We'll go to the washateria and wash clothes if we have to. Like I said, like we'll be able to buy the clothes we want, whatever we need. I always have everything I need. That's why I still am efficient. I still get everything done with all these people sabotaging me. You have to understand, these people don't just not do anything. They sit there and stop me from my survival. That's why I have an issue with all of them. I just let go of it. I believe in forgiveness. You feel me? This has no reflection on me. All this stuff right now means nothing. Only thing that matters is the equity I have and everything I've attained through my hard work. Everything else and everyone else is irrelevant outside of you, of course. You mean everything. But yeah, I don't like talking about this stuff. There ain't nothing to talk about. We got to move forward. We're trying to get out of here. You feel me? Like I said, we're gonna get everything right together, you and I, and then we skedaddle. Like, no, we ain't not even gonna stay at the island that long because the island's a joke too. And they all the same out here. They all in some big conspiracy and they got nothing better to do. You feel me? And like I said, they better not say anything to you, because I'm gonna G check whoever and tell them whatever to their face. They don't say nothing to my girlfriend. None of y'all. Don't come near me. Don't say nothing. You understand? Because I'm gonna talk back and I'm gonna respond. I'm not gonna put up with none of y'all. You feel me? Like for eating, leave us alone. Nothing, none of that. People already know better. They already know what it is with me. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I mean, you don't have to worry about nothing, honey, because you good. I'm always protect you and take care of you, make sure you're okay. You know, because I love you. You're my baby. All these other people, like I said, y'all not ready for what Batman's coming with. You got straight up, y'all are not ready, bro. Y'all are not ready. I'm not playing at all. Can't stand you. None of them. Like I said, bro, I know what your intentions are. I know what it is, man. What do you think I'm gonna do when I get all this money? Take everything over? I'm about to be running everything for real. And y'all not gonna have a choice but to give me whatever I want. Like if I did want a job or wanted to work somewhere, you wouldn't have a choice. Because I'm gonna look you right in your eye and I'm gonna tell you, bro, I have enough money to buy your business. See, I'm not nice. People think I'm not. No, especially when you try to treat. See, this is a story of people trying to treat someone they thought was poor and nobody like something. And I mean, I look like the money. You would look at me and tell that I'm rich. I'm rich right now. I'm always be rich because I worked my entire life where I'm wealthy as hell, like beyond anyone you can name in the world. You are funny as hell. And I'm about to get a lot more. So yeah, no, this time around, I'm not playing no games. I'm gonna take everything over. Literally, I can literally approach someone and say, like, when I always ask, "Are you hiring?" and they keep saying no because they're discriminate. Like, I'm gonna start responding. Okay, but I can buy your business out, just so you know. I can buy your business. So it doesn't make any sense to not hire me, right? Like that's the thing. I can get myself put on a payroll at any company, and we have what we have and all our resources and all our money. You get what I'm saying? I know how to talk. There ain't nothing wrong with that. Like, nah, when I go into work for companies, I bring my own investments with me every time. Every time. You're supposed to come into a company, have something to offer. These companies don't know how to do business. They're all a joke. So, like I said, you would just have to put me on payroll and it'd just be more money. I do my job, do my hours, and that's it. You understand? And not that I'm going to do that. We're probably not going to be working for a minute and we're going to work on our own businesses. I'm just saying, if I wanted to, I could do that. I'm going to figure out some way strategically, just like y'all want to be methodic. I'm going to figure out some way strategic, don't worry, to make sure that you people know my presence. Don't worry. I'm going to figure out a way to make sure that you understand that I run everything out here. Everything. Everything. I'm taking all this over. This is mine. All of it. Y'all don't get it, bro. I'll buy every single building. Okay? I'm a menace with it, bro. I know how to build businesses in my sleep. I'll build businesses quick with Christina. We'll make tons of money, talking hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars. And I'll come buy everything. I'll buy a new home, another home, another mansion every single day. Y'all is silly, bro. Literally. Come back every month and buy another mansion. I'll take everything over straight up. I'll buy out the valley. Real talk. Like the type of money that we looking at and the potential of the money that we can make because we're smart. Oh, good luck. Y'all about to have a hard time, man. Because remember, you gave me an impossible time. See, this is what I'm saying. They don't get it. You don't have a choice. You guys to come up on money and pay me. You don't pay me now. Good luck when it's my turn. Straight up. I'm gonna show the same lack of compassion that you show. You have no remorse. You show no mercy. You have no heart, no soul. It's disgusting. So what do you expect to be shown back in return? Right. Nah, I'm gonna do what needs to be done the right way though. I'm gonna make sure that I take everything over business wise and buy it all and then laugh in your face and make sure that you lose your job. Real talk. I don't know what they're talking about. Like the type of money that we looking at and that I'm gonna be blessed with by God. Oh my goodness, bro. I'll probably end up owning the whole valley. Imagine, honey, we get Sneed Enterprises to run the valley, build it into a whole corporation. This city, Brownsville doesn't even have like a big building like that. It's not like Austin. There's no like skyscrapers. Like imagine just a whole tower in the middle of Brownsville Sneed Enterprises. Wouldn't that be hilarious? All of them gotta sit there and we look down on them. That's what they deserve. Straight up. All of them. They all ain't nothing. They're all the same. They've been the same since day one. That's the whole thing, man. They sit there and just every day they want to act like they're looking at me and talking to me like I'm someone I'm not. Boy, stop it. Hold up. But yeah, man, people just don't get with me. It's already a done deal. It's a wrap, bro. I'm like a machine system. You don't get the minute that Christina is here physically and puts me on and, like lets me be able to have some money to work with. Bro, I'm telling you my whole plan, man. I already know everything I'm doing, bro. We're going to build all these businesses I've spoke about previously, right? We're going to take everything over. My whole plan, honey, is I'm going to buy out the buildings. The number one thing is I'm gonna make sure Bob Woody knows exactly who I am real quick. Bob Woody is the full Freemason. He's a Mason, and he looks like he's homeless, old man. Okay, and he's in Austin, and they lie and say, "Oh, he's rich. He owns the bars." Owning a bar means you own a name. That's not being rich. That's a Mason. That's an arrangement. That's all. You could tell by looking at him, he's not a businessman. You could tell by looking at him, he's never spent a day in the street ever. He has no know-how. Like he didn't do anything on his own. He did nothing. He's just the puppet for that position. You get what I'm saying? Bob Woody's going to know who I am completely because I'm going to make sure I buy out all of 6th Street. Guarantee it. Mark my words. I want to buy the buildings, not the bars, the buildings. May buy out the bars too. I'm not going to buy anything that I got to constantly pay rent on because that's an expenditure. So it's silly. That's not having money, right? No, you're not getting it. I could buy the bar, just make sure the bar makes its sales, but I want to buy out the buildings. Buildings cost millions of dollars. I want those buildings because then I could tell Bob Woody and all of them that have those bars that discriminated against me forever and talk behind my back while I made more money than all of them on that corny strip. I can go to any city with nothing, homeless, and make more money than y'all. Okay, I'm sick of y'all. Y'all don't get it. If I didn't prove my point, that's one thing. When I prove my point that I'm better than all of you, you're gonna respect me. Yeah, you're gonna pay homage and acknowledge what's happened. You lost. Don't challenge someone and then you lose and want to keep it quiet. That's why my existence is enough. Nah, you don't get it, bro. Y'all wanted to target me, gang stalk me, all that stuff. I'm filing lawsuits on all of them, all these different bars, companies, entities, and I'm gonna win, right? And either way, I'm gonna speak about it publicly, and that's enough because that already tarnishes your name, and I have every right because it's the truth. See what I'm saying? It's not slander like what you do; it's the truth. No, I'm gonna make sure people don't understand. Like, you don't get it, bro. This is for me. This is all personal. I don't even care if I know these people personally or not. Y'all made it personal. I'm gonna make sure that I buy out these buildings. I'm nothing to play with. I'm gonna do it the right way. I know how to get it to you the right way, legally. That's gonna really get you upset. You understand? Yeah, I'm gonna get to the point, honey. We're gonna buy out the buildings on 6th Street, and they have some that have these little places for rent. So that way, if we want a little like pad to stay in, we'll have that, and we can just stay there anytime we want it. We can rent it out on Craigslist. You know how much money we'll make? Sorry, Airbnb or Craigslist. I got the whole game plan. I'm going to take everything over. Y'all don't get the name Sneed. Y'all better remember it because the whole world about to really know it because I'm going to take over everything business wise. And then I'm going to be Batman in the streets still. Y'all don't get this is pure brute force and power what you're looking at, bro. You're looking at a monster. You're looking at a conglomerate company running machine CEO that's Batman at night and takes on criminals with his bare hands for fun. Okay? Y'all aren't understanding the vision here. It's way bigger than what you think. I already have bat caves. I already have the resources. I got bat caves outside. I've got everything set up to do this. Everything. The resources is all there. All I need is the capital. So if Christina and I work together, which we're going to, I know you're going to back me and support me and everything, right, honey? Like, I'll ask her right now. She'll tell you. So it's like, let me take this message off so she can respond again if she's there. Sounds massively expensive. Massively expensive is about to be a thing of the past, honey. You're talking about, what was it, $6.8 million? You have no clue what I'm about to do for us. But we're going to do it together. Oh, we're going to make millions. That food truck, you don't get it. I know how to run the food truck better than all the ones that came into my city in Austin and tried to take it over selling their shawarma. We're about to make so much money, it's unbelievable. I'm telling you right now, God already told me. It's not just being handed to me. A lot of it is on top of what's being handed to me. I'm going to make more. And massively expensive will be a thing of the past as soon as you get here. I already know what I'm doing. I've got it all set up. That's what people don't understand. Like the Batman concept is a business thing. It's about making money too. You understand? Like, no, I'm going to run the streets and own all the buildings. You understand? This is about power. You feel me? I'm a whole different kind of power. People don't understand. I was made and sculpted by pain and suffering, by things that you people couldn't survive or go through. You understand? Like I approach everything like I have nothing to lose, even though I have everything to lose. I'm a monster with it. I'm telling you right now, I'm straight sick with it. If I wasn't me, I wouldn't play with me at all. I wouldn't try me. Yeah, it'll be massively expensive. We'll have it. Not for us. Yeah, no, I'm talking about we'll just literally walk down the street. I'm gonna walk up to Bob Woody and all of them. I'll walk up straight up to Bob Woody and say, "Hey, yo, I heard about you. What bars you own?" And he could tell me the truth because I know he don't own none of them bars. You feel me? And if I find out he does, I'm gonna say, "Cool, how much you want for it?" And if your negotiating price ain't fair, that's fine. I'll find a way to what they call business, where you squeeze out the competition the right way. I'll find a way to squeeze out the competition, right, to make sure that he has to. See, if you don't understand, I understand leverage. I'm a gangster. You know, I've been doing this for a long time, bro. People don't know the things I've done in my past. Y'all underestimate me. You don't understand what I've done, what I make a living off of doing. I'm an enforcer. I do what I want to do. Whatever I want is going to happen. That's so cute. That's adorable, honey. I love it. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm just going to come to bat for you and for us. But when it comes to business, yeah, I know how to squeeze out competition. I know how to maintain leverage and gain it over them. I'm approaching this completely cold hearted. I know what I'm doing. No, it's with my heart. It's with my whole heart because it's for you and who I love. But I'm just saying, them, oh, good luck, man. Y'all ain't ready for with the way I do business. I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm going to win. I'm going to take everything over. No, it ain't that expensive because they're going to say, well, I want this many million. I'm going to say, cool, you're going to have to negotiate. First thing you're going to have to do is come down in price. If you don't come down in price, no problem. I'm going to buy out the bars next to you and I'm going to put you out of business. You see what I'm saying? I understand strategy on a whole nother level. These people are not ready for me. How do you think I took over the streets being Batman? The reason why the criminal enterprises and the whole criminal underground world can't mess with me is because I'm a genius. I'm a super mind. My mind is a supercomputer. This is what people don't get. Why do you think these people are so scared? Why they're trying to keep me from having anything or keep this bank account down? Because they know if I ever get my leg up, if I ever get my hand back up in the game, oh, it's a wrap. And then they're not eating. Then they're having to go through all that, what they wanted for me. And that's what's going to happen because God is making it happen. I don't have to do much. This is God's plan. All the business stuff is automatically programmed to me. No, I'm telling you, they have no choice. I will buy out all of 6th Street. We'll own every building. I could kick every bar out of 6th Street, literally. Tell them, pack your bags, you're all fired, goodbye. This is my building now. Literally, I could just put 6th Street out of business if I want. That's the kind of money we're going to have. Why not? I'm not a nice guy, man. People think I'm nice. Maybe I should just make it where none of you can work. You don't want to let me work in my country. See, I take things personally. I approach things on a whole nother level people don't get. You want to play these games, make sure you're playing with the right one. I'm not the one. I don't play, okay, at all. I get right to it. I'm nasty with it. You understand? Like, nah, I'll literally have all those people lose their job. And not by complaining and whining like y'all do and making phone calls. I'm talking about I'll buy out the entire block and tell you pack your bags, go find something else to do. Real talk, there won't be no more entertainment. Straight up, unless I say so. It'll be the entertainment we create. Real talk, y'all is funny as hell, bro. They have to respect money. And then guess what? All them people out there, all those corrupt people that keep going to jail because they catching them because they the real criminals, they got to do what I say. I tell them, listen, you need to pick up these cones, pick up these signs. Who are you? I'm the guy who owns all the bars out here. Do your job. I'm not nice, bro. People really don't get it. Always be nice to you, honey. But everybody else, I am one mean, you know what? I'm not nice. Never been nice. Never been nice and never been nothing to play with. Feel me? These people, that's why they make me sick, sitting there telling me, well, you should go work. You should go do that. Or do you know who you talking to? Bro, you hilarious, man. Bro, I done seen more money than anyone who's ever walked this planet. You ain't saying nothing, bro. Y'all don't know what it's like to be in the street and to be tough and a gangster and be wealthy. Couldn't nobody do what I do because it's too hard. I do it all. Watch. I'm going to make sure that I buy out all those buildings, everything, bro, because it's personal. Just like I put Empower Network out of business, they made that personal. Yeah, there was a dude named Hunter who got on my Facebook at the time. He was talking smack, put him in his place, told him what it is verbally. He backed down. The other dude that when I paid the $200 to join it, Brian, right? Well, he don't have a job no more. And he was talking a bunch of smack saying that people want to be him and live his life. Yeah, okay, but who do they really want to be? Everybody want to be me, right, honey? See, you don't get it. So many people have said things to me that they regret that they don't even know, bro. Y'all been running your mouths for decades, bro, and it's all online. In person, y'all as quiet as a mouse and super polite. I'm not the one anybody wants to make things personal with, trust me, or get started, because I'm going to go about things really strategically and all legally the right way, because that's how you win. You can't win any other way. You don't win just getting mad. You understand? You don't win being tough. No, you win strategically. I'm going to outsmart y'all. Watch. Yeah, y'all fools is funny, bro. These people think, oh, he's a struggling broke guy. You have no idea who I am. No idea how much money I've seen and what I've done. Ask for my bank statements if y'all don't believe me. The government's trying to delete them or did. But they told me. I walked into a bank. They said, oh, we don't have those bank records. What does that mean? That's illegal. Like, I'm being targeted by the government for real, son. I don't get it. The government had to target me because I'm bigger than their system. I'm stronger, right? If I'm not a supercomputer, why did the government target me and why do they keep trying to shut me down? Why do they play on my phone every day? Why are they trying to get me agitated so they can try to cause trouble for me or hold me back? Why did they suspend my license with fake tickets? Come on, man. Do the math. It's right in front of you. Yeah, these people are terrified because I'm a supercomputer. My mind is a supercomputer. There's nothing I cannot do or achieve. Nothing. You see it with the strength feats I'm doing. Y'all ain't actually watching the videos of what I'm doing. What I'm doing, no human being can do already. So the point is, oh yeah, no, trust me, I'm everybody's worst nightmare. Yeah, no, I'll buy the buildings. It ain't gonna be that much. The most they can say is a couple $1 million. It ain't gonna be no more than 10 million. They're not worth that. I ain't paying that. I could at that time. Oh, we're gonna have tons of money, honey. Trust me. We're gonna build these businesses. We're gonna take a break first and do nothing, like you said, but then we're gonna build these businesses. These businesses are gonna be mad successful immediately. Watch. Watch. I already know what I'm doing. Feel me? I know exactly what I'm doing. And God told me just follow my path, what he's showing me. So it is what it is. All I can say to the public, don't ever underestimate me, man. It'd be the worst mistake you ever make. I promise that. Show me. So yeah, no, I'm gonna buy all these buildings. I'm gonna go to DeKalb, Illinois, and take that over. We'll take over Benton Harbor, Michigan, the right way too. I mean, in the business world, Benton Harbor. Real talk, y'all is silly, man. Y'all don't get it, bro. Benton Harbor's a joke. There ain't nothing to run out there. It's just a joke. But yeah, I'm gonna take over the business world everywhere I go, bro. So good luck, man. Y'all better get ready for a lot of money and a lot of finances and a whole lot of power. You feel me? That's the thing. Now, me and you, honey, we're gonna be vacationing every day, doing what we want to do, having fun. And if you want to work, we just work on our own businesses. You understand? You can work on your own business. I'm pretty sure it would pay you off payroll too. So, like I said, y'all do what you do. Keep on gang stalking, stay mad, and keep on watching the supercomputer you created and your worst nightmare, right? Because you created it. So you're responsible, and now all y'all got to deal with me. All right. So, yeah, like I said, I'm ready to take it all over and win. Period. All right. I'll talk to y'all later, honey. I love you. I'm going to message you right now. Okay. But yeah, don't worry about money. I already know what I'm doing. We're going to be straight. And you're not going to have to spend a lot of money ever or nothing. We're going to be making money. And like I said, you should take 300,000, put it in a brokerage, let me control it a little bit, be in charge with it. We can do it a joint account, be together. We can have another joint account, make it a brokerage is what I would do. And I'll just build it as a hedge fund, and all the capital we make, I can pump it in there and pump it into stocks and bonds the right way and keep some out, for the market when it tanks and goes up and down. I know exactly what I'm doing. So just don't worry about money, man. It's all going to be easy. All right. I love you, honey. Mwah.